Hi guys, Paige here, and this is my first official YouTube video. Yay! Um, anyway, way too excited. My name is Paige, and I am on my username basically anywhere is pbcspaces. And I'm excited that you're here to enjoy my first renovation video. I have been on Twitch for I think a year, actually 2 years now. I only have about 22 followers as I haven't been consistent, I guess you could say. And I also, it is really hard to kind of stream The Sims sometimes, and I'm just getting into it. I'm still just learning, honestly. And this is my first video, and I decided to do no gameplay yet, and maybe a challenge. I'm not sure how much this is going to take off and how much you guys are going to enjoy these. So this is just my first trial run, and I'm really excited. But so what I decided to do is 21 Chic Street, which is, you could see the apartment I selected in the beginning. I decided to do a modern renovation to the entire, all three spaces. This obviously is only the third space, which is 1310 21 Chic Street. And so this is my renovation. It's a little bit fast because, well, not only did I speed it up, but it's a little fast because I already kind of had a general idea of what I wanted to do, as the whole reason I fell in love with this apartment is because I previously did a renovation on it, like my first Sims 4, Sims 4, the expansion with City Living. This is the first renovation I did, the first apartment I jumped into, and I did this, like kind of upscale looking, female sim, and I put her in this house, and I like totally redid it all modern. You do see me put a cheat code in here for money. So this is actually one of my favorite apartments, oddly enough. I know it's really small, but I had renovated this with another character, and I put like a lot of time and effort into making it this very modern, one bedroom apartment for this like uptown girl, and this is in another saved file I have, and I just really fell in love with playing it. Even though it's small, I kind of have been into the confined spaces, and every time I'm playing Sims now, I know that I'm not as good as some of those people out there. Like, I look up to so many of you YouTubers, but I wanted to try to maybe show what I could bring to the table and get tips and tricks. And I'm just learning how, as odd as it is, I've been a simmer for, since Sims 1, but holding down the Alt key and how you don't have to follow the grid. And I'm just learning like these quick little things, and I feel like it's just made my homes so much better and so much more exciting. So I wanted to start a whole renovation build. I find them very interesting. I refer to videos often and photos in the gallery and things like that to look for other people's renovations. So I'm hoping that you guys will look to me for my renovations. This one is done pretty quick. I did it in about 30 minutes because I kind of had an idea of what I wanted from the previous build that I had done for something I didn't stream or record a video for. But yeah, so what I kind of try to do with this one is it's super modern. It's like a moderny farmhouse type vibe, but it's totally not, because it's kind of hard to do farmhouse in The Sims. But yeah, I guess it's really modern actually, and all these apartments are gonna be, and I think I already said that earlier. I'm sorry, bear with me. But I'm really excited. I just made like my own character. Her name is like PBC and her last name is Spaces. And I did that just so that I could get her into the world. And I know that you can build without creating a character, because I had started the new load file. And it had already taken me quite a while to learn everything and how I was going to do it. So I ended up just saying, you know what, whatever, I'll do mother load. And then I do also use the move objects cheat as well. And that's just to get everything obviously where I want it and not have to worry about it interfering with the flow of something, or I don't have to worry about the confines of the grid. I also like it because, or I actually turn it off though when I'm in like bathrooms or kitchens because I want to make sure that my Sims can get around. But since this is purely a renovation, I didn't actually worry about that too much when it came to this one. But I have had so much fun doing this renovation, even for a second time. I didn't mind it at all. I was actually really looking forward to it. Really excited to create a video. I've been really excited to do the audio for the video. I've been talking about it all day and I've just been, um, I don't know how many more times I could say excited, but I'm just pumped to be doing this series. And yeah, so um, being on Twitch, I've learned quite a few things about the Sims community and just kind of branching out and learning new aspects and things like that. And I've just had a lot of fun doing it. I've had a lot of fun learning all these new things for the Sims, and I've had a lot of fun just playing with it and just deciding kind of where I want my online presence to be, so to speak, and just really experience this whole new world of the internet. And I'm not like this total noob that's never been on the internet or doesn't know what it is. I'm actually really proficient. I built my own computer. You can see all my specs on my Twitch account, which I will link below if you'd like. But so I'm not like a total noob, but this just was a whole new world of tips and fun and things that I hadn't even thought about branching into. I've always just played, just The Sims, or I've always just experienced it for what it is, and I never went above that and above that learning curve. And I'm having so much fun doing it, and I'm having just, yeah, I've just, so anyway, um, I just really enjoy anything online. I actually work for a web design company and I'm a social media specialist, so I post content on our social media sites for our clients. And just even in doing that, which I'm a big social media person, but in doing that, I've learned so many different ways to really manage your online presence and manage the way that you do things and present yourself. And I think that this is just like a branch that I really want to go into. And again, whether it takes off or not, whether I have 2 fans or 2,000 fans, I just really want to be doing this. It's just something that I love. I've always loved Sims, and I even keep waiting. Like, I keep doing, I keep finding these really cool renovations or just builds, full builds that I want to do. And I've been waiting because I'm like, oh no, I need to wait. I want to record that. And so I finally, when I recorded this yesterday, I just felt so accomplished. Like, oh, I wasn't just playing just for me. And I wasn't just proud of this just for me. Or, I'll pull my husband over and be like, oh, what do you think about this or this? Just because I get bored and I just want somebody to experience that and enjoy that with me. I don't have any other family members. And I game a lot. I play other things other than Sims, but I don't have any other family members that play Sims. So, I mean, my mother-in-law does, but like, I don't have anybody near me that plays, that I can like show this things to. But my husband's computer's right next to me, so ask him, or just like have like little interesting things, and he tries to stay very interested. I play other stuff too, but huge Simmer fan, and it's just so much fun to me. And I just think that doing a YouTube video and putting it out there and starting to get more consistent on Twitch, and I just really am excited, and I just feel that it's this whole new option for meeting people. And I've met so many amazing people on the internet this last year, and I know that sounds crazy, but I've made a few friends up in Canada, I've made a few friends in Virginia, and it's made me more open. Like, I'm very introverted, but I'm also very like extroverted and pretty happy. But I went through this really, really bad depression recently. I mean, very, very recently. Probably within the last month did I recently get on something for it. And finding some of these people and meeting some of these people and becoming friends and really helping each other through some of these things and where we can. And I just was, it's this whole, being online and with the world that we're in today and technology, it's this whole new world of things and this whole new branch of being able to meet people and kind of express yourself in a different way. And, I was having this conversation with Devin yesterday. Devin is my husband, so I'll stop calling him my husband. So I have this conversation with Devin and just talking about how, because he doesn't understand social media. Like, he gets it, he knows how to do it, but he doesn't understand why it's important to me. And, I've always felt like it might be insulting because my whole career, I mean, is social media. And I think that I might have narrowed it down to, I said, it's marketing to me. It's your online presence and you're marketing yourself and deciding how you want to be viewed on the internet. And I am very real. Of course, there's filters, and I love filters, and I have so much fun with Snapchat, and I have so much fun. And of course, like I've said earlier, I've recorded this thing like 8 times, so it's obviously not completely candid, but you could see that I pause and I take too many breaths, and I'm obviously skipping over some of my words, and at some points I feel like I'm rambling, so it's still pretty real to me. I just want to be honest and open, and I feel like if you could be that avenue for somebody, whether it be for something so stupid like, hey, I like hear your voice, so I turn on a video, or again, not at all, if it's just those two people. Like, I've made such good friends, and it's this whole other online presence, and I want to present myself on YouTube, so that's why I'm here. And I maybe should have started with, hey, I'm here because of X, Y, and Z, but if you've even stuck it out this long, then you'll hopefully kind of get to tell a little bit of who I am through this. And I promise I'll get better, and I promise that I'll have different types to talk about, and hopefully I get some comments, and maybe I could do some challenges or another renovation or something like that. And if not, I'll probably just keep posting because I mean, I feel like as much as everybody knows that people are going to make money being a famous YouTuber or a famous Twitch person, I don't feel like that is not the reason why you should join or why you should do something like this. I'm doing this because it's really something that I enjoy, and that when I do a build and I don't record it, I'm like, I should have recorded that. And I don't know why, and I don't have a specific reason besides the whole marketing aspect that I brought up a moment ago. But I just feel like I just have so much fun. It's just something, Sims has always been such a major part of my life. And I mean, what is YouTube and what is the internet if it's not sharing what we love most about either ourselves, the world, or our relationships? And I think that this is the way that I'm going to try to tackle that. I think that I have a decent following on Instagram and Facebook, and I just want to branch out to YouTube and Twitch. And the support, I only have 22 followers on Twitch, but that's more than enough for me. To me, that's just amazing. And I just, having that support and having that system on either end, just somebody that enjoys to see you or somebody that you enjoy to see, is so important when it comes to the kind of world that we live in. And we're so detached from society that I think that this is our way to reattach, in a sense. And this is our way to kind of close any of these odd gaps that we have and these stipulations that we have just on the internet. I think that as horrible of a place as the internet can be, it can be such an amazing place, again, to bring up the people that I met and just these real conversations that I've had. And I know that I could be completely catfished and I could be talking to some 70-year-old woman, but if that's what she needed to make herself feel better, like, nothing, as long as you're just having good, appropriate conversation, I don't see a problem with who the person really is. And I think that's what the internet is for. It's for creating your own image, along with just creating and being who you want to be. And for me, I want to be as real and as raw as possible. And I hope that that's something that's welcomed, because I believe that it is. And I see so many of you guys and so many of the YouTubers that I do look up to. I don't know why I say you guys, like any of my idols are going to watch this. But, I just think that it's such a great way to market yourself and such a great way to build this whole new world, so to speak, for yourself. So that's why I'm here, and I'm so excited to be a part of it. And I really do hope that I can at least gain one fan, in the sense of they just like listening to me, or I seem cool, or whatever it is. And again, I know I'm rambling, but that's the realness of it, right? And I just, I've seen it help. I've seen the internet, when I say it, I've seen the internet help and hinder so many people. And I think the help does outweigh the hinder when it comes to how many people it does allow to feel like they have friends and to feel like they have people. And yeah, I think it might get out of hand in the future, but that's a conversation for a different day. But yeah, my build is almost done, and this is kind of, yeah. Oh, these are new. See, I hadn't done these before, these curtains, because I didn't have the vampire expansion pack. So those are new. In this bedroom, and actually this bedroom completely different than I did it in my other build, which is why it takes me a little bit longer when I'm playing, especially with this apartment, because I just love it so much. It makes me feel like I'm there. Like, I'm like, how cool would it be if, like, I looked out of the window of my bedroom and I saw this, view or whatever it is. And not even with this, not even just this one. They have the pet house one, which I would love to do a renovation of someday. But just so many things. And I really like the aspect they took on Sims 4. I just feel like it feels so much more realistic. Um, and I just really enjoy playing this aspect of it. And so that's why I'm going to renovate all the apartments in this building first. I was actually debating uploading my other video as well, and kind of, doing a recording over that shortly and seeing if I get more hits on, maybe, or more interest, again, not hits, interest in my modern builds, or my more, I don't want to say vintage because it's not going to be vintage, but a gothic sort of type builds. And I'm going to try to keep it still like a gothic, modern, industrial feel. Again, I'm not totally sure where I'm going with that yet, but I am interested to see what you guys are interested in. Anyway, I try to do a tab really quick here. Again, I promise I'll get better. This is my first video. If you have stuck it out this long, I truly, truly appreciate it. I hope I entertained. Please like and hopefully subscribe. Leave any comments below and I will respond. I'm interested to hear your feedback, what you have to say, what you think about it. If it sucked, let me know. Any tips would be helpful. And you know what? I appreciate you guys even stopping by, and have a fantastic day. Thanks.